We're taking a look at S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of Pripyat running on the i5-1135G7. And now this is currently set to DX11 minimum settings. And the performance is honestly surprisingly very good. Now the performance isn't absolutely perfect because of the fact that the game has this noticeable stutter that happens all the time, but I've had that happen in like way more powerful, way more expensive computers. It just seems to be an inherent issue with the game. So the gameplay itself is actually really smooth, very playable. This is a fantastic experience, and I'm very curious now if modding is actually on the table for this. I'm just excited to see how playable it actually is on this chip, especially considering that, you know, the sequel to this is finally going to be coming out soon, quote unquote. So we'll see how that ends up actually being. Really, the worst part of the experience is just the usual stutter that you end up running into in the game that kind of just like happens as you walk around and new things load in. It's kind of unavoidable for the most part, at least in the vanilla version of the game. I haven't found a fix for it that didn't involve, you know, using a modded version of the game. But just in general, this is just fantastic for performance. If this was hooked up to a 144 hertz external display, I'd have a fantastic time. I mean, the screen on the laptop itself caps out at 60 frames per second anyway. So this is just gonna give you the best experience on this laptop. And if you drop the resolution down to 720p, you can turn up the game settings a lot so that you can get some of the quality back if you just don't really care too much about the resolution. Because minimum is kind of potato quality for the most part. But the gameplay is just so smooth that honestly, it's the way I would prefer to play. But anyways, be sure to sub and I'll see you later.